Hello, and welcome back to Draig Dice, the Pathfinder 2nd Edition stream here on the Bunny and Dragon Network. I am the DM, Diddy Dragon, and I am joined by Amelia, Ekp, Bunny, and Zelian today. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey,
Hi.
I'm the one that the universe made the mistake of calling Ekp.
Right, okay.
So, we're back to continue our epic quote-unquote adventure.
Not
It's epic,
quote unquote epic. It's epic. It's side epic.
Side epic adventure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So previously the party set off from the city, set off from Wayside City in the hopes of tracking down and bringing an end to the animal scourge that were being affected by the curse of the living and death. Find the necromancer responsible and just wrap it all up in a nice bow with deliver it all to the town guards or whatever. And upon getting to the cabin where a group of scouts had been ambushed, they too were the victims of, or attempted victims of an ambush. They fought off the monsters. A large dire wolf tore rather sizable chunks out of a couple of the party members. But the party were victorious in the end. And that is thus where you all are right now, stood surrounded by several dead animals now, after a few more wolves with weird, shiny, glowing collars ran off down in the southwards direction. And several other bodies of animals, of wolves and spiders, lay around you. While Boohurt and Matilda have been quite badly injured during this fight. Everyone took a few hits, but you are all alive and you are here.
Oh, wait. Bobby, if I remember correctly, Bobby's guard is actually a little bit of a healer now.
Yeah, well, Gore looks around like, guess I have to bury these now. And he starts digging a hole to bury the bodies in. That seems like a Gore thing to do.
when I start digging, fellas, a dog came out of the house. Do you think it's the only one in there?
The door has been half of the door and like part of the wall are completely missing, and you can see straight into this ramshackle wooden cabin.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step in.
Yeah, you step on in, you take a look around. It looks like it's been abandoned for years. The furniture's all broken. You can see scratch marks all over the place. It's not in a good way. And it's in very much not very decent shape.
Does it look like it has some what you make, like some sort of like some sort of people around?
People.
You know, like, are there any people around here in the decent time? Someone like maybe hidden, maybe Source, the one who actually made this thing happen?
Make me a perception check.
Well, give me a second. I just need to. Really, no, I haven't opened Dave's sheet yet. Yep. First roll of the day. That's a bad roll. I'm just gonna stick my head out, look at Matilda and others, and be like, guys, I think this thing's abandoned. I don't see anything.
Yeah, it looks pretty much like it's a mess. There's broken floorboards and stuff, and it's pretty much an abandoned place. Meanwhile, Joman, you still feel a bit sick after being the biting right through into like your liver. That's from the big dire wolf. You feel still a bit sick at the moment.
Oh dear. I feel like I'll faint any moment.
You can make a fortitude save if you want to try and sort of I don't know, throw up or retch or try and recover from the sickening.
Okay.
The sickening.
You're sickening. You
The
make me
sickening.
sick.
The title
You
of my
make
next
me
Call of Cthulhu
sick.
adventure, The Sickening.
No, the name of the next necromancer curse. The
Yeah.
curse of living undead. No, the sickening.
That's sickening. You make me
Okay.
sick.
Yeah, you. That's probably a 23 is probably a critical success. I'd say that's good enough.
That's better than
sort of,
mine.
you throw up a bit on the snow, but you feel a lot better after that. You can see that like Buhurt and Matilda, both of those two are both heavily injured. Buhurt's checking on Matilda. Like, are you okay?
Matilda was checking on Boohurt. But he was like, Boohurt, do you need any medicine bottles? Or medicine, things?
I'm fine. What you need it?
You need it more.
No, you need it more. As he takes out his healer tools and kneels down to try and help you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he's doing the
Matilda
thing.
lets Boohurt heal her.
Okay.
And then in return, she gives Boohurt one or two of the
The potions.
yeah, the potions. That's
he
right.
does have some potions of his own already.
Doesn't he have the bigger potion, the stronger one already? You just need
Yeah,
to
he
force
has.
him to drink it.
He does have them. Unfortunately, his medicine check does fail, as you see Buhurt's own injuries are hampering his ability to treat yours.
Boohurt, I told you need to treat yourself first.
Yeah.
Have one of your healing bottles, and I'll have one of mine.
Yeah, you're right.
But but I know it's bad because I never hear those words from you.
He'll drink one of his healing potions.
And Matilda will drink one of hers.
RP while this is happening is going to notice the Joman just floating 7 feet off the ground inexplicably.
Oh, no,
not
that's
question.
you. That's over you. That's over.
Oh,
the
that's
top of you.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's over the top of me.
you
Oh.
on Gore's shoulder.
Ah, sorry. Well then, I suddenly stop floating 7 feet off the ground as I am going to just hop off of Gore and just be like, is this really it? Are you really saying that this is entirely empty? Like, come on, look down this place.
Did RP just disappear?
What the fuck?
I think I
What the
accidentally deleted RP while trying to.
No, RP.
while trying to delete the 7 feet. It's okay. He's back.
Right. Oh, that didn't work. I only got one
As
to
RP is gonna go
make me a
over to the
perception
broken
check,
floorboards.
Make me a perception check with you can get a bonus. Well, I'll just lower the DC. So roll a perception check. Yeah, that's good enough.
still better than mine.
As you're looking at these broken floorboards, you definitely see quite clear, sort of in the dust, in the snow, a bit of the snow that's come through the broken roof and settled here, the paw prints leading away from this squarish patch of broken floorboards, and what looks like a hinge as part of it, and you realize this almost appears to be like a giant trapdoor.
Telling you, if there's weird wolves around, that means there's troubles around.
Holy shit! He's actually right.
Hey, just because I'm small does not mean that I am blind. I'm only blind if I don't have any eyes. Thankfully for you guys, I do.
And
So
what
two
about
of
Jomin?
my healing potions only got like one healing
Yeah.
for me, so Matilda's going to drink her third healing potion.
Wait, so your first healing potion only did one. Your second one also only healed you for one. So you've
So
healed
she's
for
going to have a
two
third.
total. Have you applied the healing from the first one? It doesn't. I clicked the button instinctively on the second one. It doesn't apply automatically.
Okay, there's one. There we go. So I did another one. Matilda still needs to heal, so she'll have her third.
You could also ask Jomin for some healing, possibly.
Yeah. She might. Yeah, she'll probably do that as well, actually.
What is Jomin
Jomin,
doing during all
these
this?
healing potions aren't really working for me. Do you mind if you work your magic?
Oh, sure, I can do that.
Yeah. What would Jomin like to do?
Gentleman can heal Matilda.
Yeah, you've only got one heal spell left. Do you want to just heal Matilda? You can also remember, if you gather everyone together, you can do an AOE heal to heal everybody if you wanted.
Heal sounds good.
Yeah. Do you want to? You saw cool. What does Jomin say and do?
Well, do you mind if I heal with you real quick? I could do that really fast before we journey on. That's what he says.
Okay. Well, Jomin says that to everyone.
Well, I mean, even the two of us who are inside. Stop moving me.
Yeah, I think he was saying it to everybody.
What's moving me? Why is the foundry cursed?
I'm not moving you.
Look at it. Oh, I can move on these as well.
Oh, holy shit! He's,
You
oh
found
my god, he's
some new buttons that allow you
fancy
to
feed, combo combo. Whoa, that ain't Falco, that ain't Falco. Holy camole.
Take a peek. What's down there?
Can you open up the big thing, big eye? Cause I am very small.
I got you covered. I'm gonna open the big thing.
I do the 3, right?
Yeah, you can do it. Is everybody gonna gather around for the heal?
Harpy doesn't know what's happened. No,
We don't-
Harpy's.
You have to actually, like I said, we are inside. We don't really heal that unless someone sticks their head in.
Well, technically, I think with the range of it, you might do. 30-foot emanation. Well, you can hear it. Like the door. There is no door to this place. So Jomin, you can hear everything that's being said outside. There's no door or half of a wall to block out the sound. And it's a pretty small place.
You look inside. It's like, oh. And you're like, RP, I think we should get a bit closer. They're doing the team healing one.
To which Gore moves further away and then, I'll just take it over here.
We're just gonna. I'm gonna get Gore. I'm gonna get RP and me to get a bit closer for the team.
RP just holds out a hand to you.
I'm gonna pick you up. You get the use seed.
just pick him up by the hand.
I'm like, should I just put you on my shoulder?
No. No, these are not. I only that'll only come in emergency situations.
Oh, no, I'm gonna carry him in my giant palm.
The RP preferably wants you to just dangle.
So yeah, gentlemen, you see RP dangling off Dave's hands, and two of them coming over to receive the AOE healing. You go ahead with the free action healing.
In reality, I don't. I just think it would have been. It's way more efficient if somebody carries me over.
I understand. I'm just trying to still get used how to carry you. You know.
There we go. That's the AOE of the heal. It's big.
Just a 30-foot ammunition?
Yeah, so you do the healing if you press the healing button, and you can roll. So all of you there gets 9 health back.
9 health. Wow. Almost a little bit more.
Including you, gentlemen.
I only lost 5.
And gentlemen, you also obviously get it back. You heal yourself as well. So
I'm still missing a few, but Dave's looking pretty healthy. Dave will continue moving with RP.
Wow.
Okay, let's see this thing down here then.
yeah. So as you get to the trapdoor and you're able to lift it up, it doesn't really give much resistance. It's not locked. A few of the boards break loose, but you're able to sort of lift it up. It doesn't really like stay up. It folds up right against the wall. You can see it's almost like almost like a giant cat flap or something. It just gets pushed aside when something wants to come up. They get back down somehow. But you can see that beneath it is this large tunnel that slants downwards and goes down. It's pretty dark in there. There's no light at all other than the light that flows in from up here. And it's the tunnel goes down at an angle and away down in the southwards direction.
I'll just call out the others. Fellas. Hello.
Oh, hello?
I found some weird thing. Come here.
Oh, okay. There's in there, right?
Yeah, they're in the house. Gore has started piling bodies into the pit he's been digging.
I'm here, Dave.
Hello.
Hello.
Matilda, you should probably go see what that is.
Yep, wait for me. Matilda climbs on Boohert's back.
Boohertz covers up the bodies with the dirt, puts them in the pit, and follows along. Gord follows along. There we go.
No, do I give RP back to Gore as she pursued?
Yeah.
Alright.
RP just wriggles off and just climbs on top of Gore.
Alright. You get back with Gore, and I point here. Look what the little one found. Think it leads somewhere deeper.
Oh, that's interesting. I wonder all of us could fit down there, or going through there.
It's a pretty big tunnel.
I just I pointed myself. I pointed the size of the doorway.
Yeah, it's bigger than Dave. It's twice as big.
If I can fit, so can everyone else. Can I see the bottom from here where we are?
Yeah, it slants down, so it doesn't just drop. It goes down at a smooth incline, a smooth slant. And you can see that the slant doesn't go down that far, and then you can just about see where it levels out and starts going just straight ahead.
I'm just gonna be like, Can someone prepare me a torch?
Or maybe that
Um,
glowy hand thing you do, Joman.
oh, sure.
Wait, can you make my hand glow? What?
You guys are slightly startled by a raven or a crow. It looks like a raven that's just sort of landed on one of the rafters and is just cocks its head to the side, cars down again as it looks at you guys.
I kill my head at the raven. Why is there a...
RP shoots it.
I'm like, wait.
Yeah, you fire up, the rafter shatters, and as the raven takes off pretty quickly and just flies a single loop around.
Not even a two hit.
No, for a reason. The raven sort of flies. I mean, go ahead, roll to hit. Roll to hit. See.
What? Wait, rolls a nat 20, kills raven.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Come on, I got the blessings of Zell. Give me the nat 20.
21's pretty good.
The rafter shatters. The raven flutters off. It circles in the air and then takes off through the hole in the ceiling again. Make me perception checks.
I can try. That's 21. That's a nat 20.
29 from Boohurt. Wow. So, actually, you rolled for Boohurt there. Got a massive success. Okay, so Amelia, Boohurt notices that the raven. Boohurt notices that no one else does that the raven seemingly was circling directly over him, but no one else really notices. It just looked like it circled over the party. Whether Boohurt would bring this up is something that I don't know.
Does the raven look like it's carrying a message?
No, it's just the raven. It circles over Boohurt as far as Boohurt sees, and then flutters off.
Boohurt, Boohurt, do you still have your ring of discretion on?
He does, yeah.
Ah. Well,
But no one else notices that.
My theory then, Matilda says. Because I thought they'd be attracted to your shinies.
Yeah. But you don't know, Matilda doesn't know about this. Only Boohurt has noticed this.
Huh.
Curious. Oh, yeah, we also forgot to mention last time
Matilda
the Gore is wearing a mask now. He's wearing a mask of his own face.
I'd be like, well,
It's probably nothing.
I don't know. In my lands, the raven is not the prettiest passenger.
Matilda says, Boohurt, tell me what it is you're thinking.
I'm sure it's nothing. I just, I
Boohurt?
feel like I've seen that raven before.
Where?
Oh no, there was a raven in town, wasn't there?
Give me a moment.
I just thought, I was probably just imagining it. I thought it was over me. It's fine. Probably just all of this adrenaline.
Do you want me to climb on you? Do you want me to be on your back to protect you?
I don't think I need protecting from a bird.
Hey, Diddy, can Dave do something he never did before?
What?
Can I use my fortune-telling skill to see what kind of future is gonna befall?
Sure. Make me a fortune telling law to see like what you know about like what the omens of and ravens. Sure. What like kind of omens come in with raven?
I know everything.
At least in your land, ravens tend to be an omen of something bad happening. They tend to be an omen of death.
No, wait. Do you remember the time from the lands
Yeah. You're from the lands of there.
where the Norse
You know-
gods are?
Yeah. What are ravens represent in Norse mythology?
They're literally the eyes of the All Father.
Oh yeah. You know that ravens tend to be like associated with the gods. But you also you know a little bit about the superstitions and the omens and stuff of other lands too.
Exactly.
They're messengers of the gods. Ravens tend to be. But sometimes also, especially in other lands, they're often revered as messengers of the goddess of death, specifically of Pharasma.
Ah. And I'm gonna be like,
The same deity that the grave guard are dedicated to.
you know, I'm just like, looks at the sword, looks at the raven. Can I click one and one?
What Buhurt's special sword? Yeah.
He has a sword that's called literally the Vengeance of Terasma. We're here to demolish the undead. Can I take that this is sort of a positive outlook Terasma gives to her new champion with my nat 20?
Possibly, it could be. It could very well be like a Pharasma messenger, just checking on the champion. It could be something darker. It's hard to know exactly for sure. You know that they are often seen as messengers of and envoys of Pharasma herself.
Right, so I'm just gonna be like, Dave's just gonna be like, it seems like your goddess is watching over you.
Pharasma, please tell me, RP, you didn't shoot up the Raven?
The very loud fucking bang.
You literally
He
saw
did-
him shoot
he
up
did
the
shoot
raven.
at the
all of a
Raven.
sudden goes, no!
The
what are
Raven
we
was
going to do? I
almost. The
could
Raven
completely-
was almost like unnaturally fast when it dodged that bullet.
Don't worry.
Matilda then tells off RP being, why the hell do you do that?
Probably
According to Dave, that's the messenger of Buhurt and my god.
Probably shouldn't shoot
I
at
don't know.
ravens.
I don't know. That we had wolves attacking us. How are you so sure that a raven wouldn't attack us?
Now we're gonna get cursed.
I'm sure we'll
no.
be fine. It's not like
I'm-
we did what Tazaki did and desecrated the temple.
No, I'm pretty sure that Teres, your goddess, won't be mad. We are trying to stop the undead. I think we are in her favor. Also, she's not the one I'm trying to kill, don't worry. I extend my hand to let Jomin place light on me.
Well, is Joman gonna inch light up Dave?
Light me up, Jomin! Dot me up, it's a holy
Dab
light!
me up.
Oh, okay. Light, right, RD?
Yeah.
Yep.
What object on Dave's person are you going to cast light on as he extends his hand towards you?
Hand wraps, presumably.
His hand wrap.
Yeah. So one of your hand wraps begins glowing very brightly, and Dave now is shedding bright light in 60 feet and dim light for another 60 feet from his hand wrap. Your hand has basically become a supernova torch. Oh no, wait, that's when it's heightened to 4th level. It's 20 feet, right? It's a pretty good torch. Your hand has become a torch.
Meanwhile,
Amazing.
Matilda prays to Pharasma to hope that RP shooting the Raven hasn't cursed Matilda or Buhurt, and Matilda also heavily encourages Buhurt to do the same.
I'm sure it'll be fine, but okay. So
I'm a slide down.
yeah, you can sort of it is quite icy and stuff. You can basically sort of slide down the incline like a slide, or
Yeah.
sort of walk down. So Dave slides down, and does everyone else follow?
Oh, well, it all just depends on
Yeah.
on Gore in reality.
Gore will. Well, here we go. Gore goes down. Boo hurt. Goes down. So, and I'm assuming
Matilda goes down as well.
Jomin, you're also going down.
Mhm.
Right. So as you guys slide down into, it doesn't go. You don't slide down very far before you reach the flattened part of the tunnel, and you can see the tunnel just goes like directly straight on for a while, and you begin making your way down, down, down the tunnel. The tunnel goes down for a fair while. It's a long journey, and it passed as you go down. You can see like occasionally claw marks in the ground or these paw prints. This tunnel is just like straight through carved. This just perfectly smooth tunnel carved through the rock. Some sort of form of magic was definitely used in its creation. That's for certain. It's not a natural tunnel. As you continue down it, you walk down for what feels like quite a while. It feels like a lot of time has passed. It's hard to keep track of time down here. But eventually, you'll get to a point where the tunnel begins to slope upwards again. And then it comes to a stop at a wall. And you can see from this side that this wall is very clearly a fake wall. You can see the wooden sort of frame of it. You can see the hinges. It's not disguised on this side like you assume it is on the other side.
Can I try to like pull it back?
Yeah, well, it looks like it looks like it's designed to open both ways. You can push or pull to open it up. So you can
I'm gonna carefully open it up.
Matilda draws her sword.
Yeah.
Or her dancer spear,
Raised
actually.
again.
Dave, as you carefully open it, make me a stealth roll. I assume you hide in the lit up hand if you're trying to be quiet.
I'm actually gonna make Jomin remove the light before I do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna still roll the stealth, right?
Yeah, roll the stealth roll.
It's a 15.
Okay. So, as you open it up, you see out into a snowy landscape dotted with lots of trees. You can see like you seem to be in some form of cliff face or something along those lines. You appear to be coming out of some form of rock face. Where you can see ahead of you there's this sort of very big but somewhere in between a hill and a mountain. It's not big enough to be a mountain, but it's not small enough to just be a hill. It's this biggish rocky very large hill. You can see just up ahead of you where this hill sort of the shape of it sort of curves and almost forms a valley, essentially, where it curves around on three sides of this valley, creating this sort of path up to it. It's a pretty defensible location. There's only, from what you can see as you poke out, only one clear path to get up through it. You can see just ahead of you this cave entrance in this rock wall, that's really close to where you're poking out, and is guarded by several animals. You can see just from here you can see that there's a couple of big dire wolves standing directly out the front of this cave entrance. There's a few what look like a couple of hawks on sat on branches nearby, and a couple of smaller wolves that are perched up on top of this hill like rocky area on a lower part of it, all around this small, about 10-foot wide cave entrance. You can't see what's obviously through the entrance from where you are. As you're opening up and peeking through, a bit of like a snowdrift collapses from the opening door, and you see the bird nearest to you, its head turns in your direction, as well as one of the direwolves, and they stare right in your direction and right into your eyes. As the direwolf then lets out a howl, you have been spotted.
I'm like, hey guys, I think they know we're here.
And I would like this initiative rolls. Once you guys have
Matilda went
loaded
through her
onto
armor up.
this new
And by
map.
the way, Diddy,
Yep.
would it be like pretty much like logical if I see a direwolf spot me that I expect to fight? Can I proactively rage?
I'm gonna say not this time, because you specifically were trying to stealth and have been spotted, and the initiative kicks in immediately as soon as you get spotted there.
You can't really proactively rage. I don't know how it is in Pathfinder terms, but that the initiative is specifically for these types of moments to determine how reactive your character is.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, XP. I know. I have experience in real life.
If
Nah,
you were
it's chill.
prepared, if you were prepared for it, then yes. But you've been caught out, and it goes into initiative straight away.
Nah, it's chill. If you can open the
Yes,
tracker encounter.
Start an encounter. So let me. There we go. An encounter should be.
Alright, lovely. Whee!
I'll roll my initiative and I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Feral trash. Everyone goes above me.
Right.
Now, any of you who haven't been spotted, who are at the back, could, if you technically wished, try to roll a stealth for initiative, but you may also just want to roll a normal initiative.
Doesn't matter. This point. I'm tempted to hero point this initiative, to be honest. But on the other side, it doesn't really do me much anyways. Nah, I'm just gonna chill.
So, essentially, where you guys are here on the map is the sort of just coming out of the tunnel. So this is sort of the exit from your tunnel, where you are.
Orty, do you mind before the battle? Can you decide Boo Hurt's decisions in battles? Because
Yeah.
doing one spell after doing one person's go after another, because Boo Hurt and Matilda are basically right next to each other, it's going to be a little bit harder for me to be
Yeah, I'll
okay, I
control
need to
Boo Hurt.
move on to this, move to from one setting to another.
Yeah, I'll control Boo Hurt, no problem.
Perfect, thanks.
Yeah, if those stealth checks, that stealth check had succeeded, you could have gone the drop on these guys pretty well.
You can't always make things
But
happen.
yeah, it doesn't always succeed. That is the roll of the dice. Sometimes a roll fails, and you have to deal with the consequences of that.
I can't. It is what it is.
Why is Boohurt glowing on the initiative order? Like he's green.
Camera.
Okay, you're back.
Because you specifically put the initiative on him. Like an initiative tracker is on him. Yeah, there we go.
Here we go. So,
Welcome back, Eggbeat.
Mm-hmm.
welcome back, and at that, the battle begins. Now, currently, you guys are sort of behind the door, Finn. So,
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's outside.
yeah, right. Yeah, you're the only one who sort of was peeking out at the moment. So everyone else is sort of behind the door and safer. This
Yeah, exactly. That's the good thing.
So, the first of the dire wolves runs up to where you are in the door, and it attempts to bite at you.
Which is gonna succeed.
Well, we'll see what it rolls. I'm that's a 14. That's not going to succeed, is it?
Damn, he's trash.
So as the dire wolf tries to bite at you, you instinctively, as you duck back, its teeth instead latch around this fake wall, and it bites into it, and it very angrily tears a large chunk out off. It tears at the wall and tears like half of this fake wall off of the hinge and breaks it and just chucks it like across the snow, where it smashes into a tree and just breaks into pieces as it tries to bite at you again. For a 13. So as it tries to bite at you again, and it still fails to get you, and it just, with a big flash of anger, tears another chunk out of the door.
All right.
The eagle, however, flies down. It flies down into the sort of enclosure that you guys are currently in. And as it gets in there, it slashes its talon at Jomin. That's the small halfling. For an 18 to hit. Does that hit you, Jomin? Jomin.
It's just 1 point off, I think, because I'm 19.
Okay,
He's 19.
It fails to hit you. As the bird tries to scratch at you, it instead just scratches at your armor, and it screeches at you as it scratches at your armor, and it flies back out through the door and up, like it flies up like 20 feet into the sky.
You're going to regret that.
Maybe it will. It is your turn, Jomin.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Can I cast Divine Lance at it?
It's the eagle.
Yeah.
Perhaps so. What is Divine Lance's range? Ooh, Divine Lance's range
30
is...
feet.
So its base range is 30 feet. This creature is...
Bit more.
It's a bit more, so you can... Oh, I think with spells, they have their ranges specific to that limited. Yeah, so it's a bit out of range for Divine Lance unless you manage to get closer.
I'll get closer first, and
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay, yeah, you can move. So go ahead
Okay.
and move yourself as you run forwards out through the door past the dire wolf, and go ahead and move yourself however far you're able to.
Alright.
So you have to move in 30 feet of it. So that's still too far away. You need to be, well, since it's 20 feet up. That'd be 20 feet away. You'd need to be probably around, like, somewhere around here, minimum.
Where?
somewhere around here to be able to actually hit it.
Right there is good.
Yeah, that should be. This is why Pythagoras' theorem is important, but I don't know that, so we're just assuming. So as you run up to there, go ahead and make a divine land strike at the eagle.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
And divine lance. Good.
And make the attack. That does hit, so go ahead and roll damage for your divine lance. Seven damage to the eagle. So you blast a divine lance, and it does indeed catch the eagle, and it's like half spirals in and almost falls from the air, and it flaps its wings and manages to right itself, and it looks down at you and screeches at you in this eagerly screech.
Gentleman jumps a bit. He's like,
Yeah, that is.
I'm not scared of you, big bird.
That is all of Jomin's actions. Matilda, you're up.
Matilda will start with Inspire Courage.
Okay, nice, and I think that'll catch everyone because the range is huge on that.
It should. We're literally next to her.
Yeah, it'll even catch Jomin. It's got like huge range. So yeah, go ahead with your Inspire Courage. How are you inspiring courage this time?
With him saying, "We've dealt with these animals before, we killed them all, we can easily do it again."
You're right.
Matilda then,
You all
because
feel
she's got the
inspired.
dancer's lance, held, she walks a couple, or walks close to the wall, and then for the final move, she tries to, stab at the wolf.
You are stab at the wolf. Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
Oh!
There we go.
Wonderful. Okay, go ahead and it's piercing. Okay, go ahead and roll. Yeah, critical. Okay, I see. That's the card this time. So, that's the critical hit. So, you stab at the dire wolf, and you stab it like right in the flank. It growls and snaps its jaws at you angrily as you sort of push past the remains of what remains of this door, which isn't much, and just stab straight into it. Boohurt follows up, but there's not as much space left. Like you've left the confines of the door. Boohurt runs up.
It's enough to stab a dire wolf.
Yeah, there's just enough space for Boohurt to stab the dire wolf. Or technically, he could move through Matilda. Oh no, not while she's in combat, I think.
I can move Matilda up one more, maybe, from the previous.
If that's where you want to be, then that's okay.
Yeah. There we go. Now then Matilda's supposed to be hurt.
So Boohurt runs up, and he wouldn't have had his bow out, but it makes sense that he's got Phasma's Vengeance out. And he stabs at the wolf with Pharasma's Vengeance. He slashes it at the wolf. For a 21 to hit, which does hit. Dealing 17 points of damage as he slashes at it, taking advantage of its momentary distraction as Matilda distracts it with her hit. So he runs up, stabs at it, and stabs at it a second time. which also hits for a further 16 points of damage as he cuts a gash right across the wolf's muzzle and part of its face, severely injuring it as the wolf screeches out and howls in pain. The other direwolf, however, takes its turn now as it runs up towards Jomin, who had attacked the bird. It runs up and it bites at you, Jomin, with a scroll down. 23 to hit, which is going to hit you as the wolf bites. And for the second time today, Jomin, a wolf's jaws clamp around you and lift you up into the air as you take those 13 points of damage from it, and the wolf lifts you up into the air, and you are now held in the wolf's jaws. Once again, it's not a pleasant place to be. Dave, it's your turn.
Well, all of this makes Dave angry.
So, Dave rages.
And as Dave rages, they would like to straight up deck the direwolf in its face.
Make an attack roll.
I'm gonna hero point this one.
Okay.
Is it like... I don't know how to do it automatically, so I'm just gonna manually.
Yeah, the automatic thing doesn't tend to work.
That's a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. It's gonna be 14 damage.
You bring your fist up as you see Jomin getting grabbed by the other wolf in the background. You feel the anger well up inside. You swing your fist straight into this wolf's mouth as it opens its mouth to try and bite at Boohurt for stabbing it. You bring your fist up, you smash straight through its teeth. Your fist goes down its muzzle into into the back of its throat and out the other side. The wolf falls limp and just slides off your hand, leaving your hand a bit grossly covered in the wolf's blood.
It just straight up died.
Yeah, that was enough damage to kill it. You killed it. The three Matilda, Boohurt, and Dave combined were able to kill the wolf.
True,
in
we
the
are
first
scary.
round.
We are scary people, aren't
Thank you so much, Dave.
Jomin, you're still grabbed by the other wolf, though. The other wolf is still grabbing you.
I'm trying, okay?
Oh,
I
I thought he was saved by that wolf.
No.
I only have so many actions.
Yeah, you have one action left.
It's
That wolf
okay.
falls to the ground dead.
I am gonna do... I'm just gonna charge forward, like...
Charge
Ain't nothing
forward
gonna
to the
stop me.
one that's grabbing Jomin.
Yeah, that's gonna be my last action.
Okay. At which point, the smaller wolves that are perched on top of the rocky outcropping, howling, one of them jumps, climbs down the rocks, and
What if it
starts
split-
making its
what-
way.
What if it slips and falls down?
That's actually a very good point. But also, wolves are used to this kind of. These wolves would be used to this kind of terrain.
No, the wolves don't usually climb things up.
But actually, that is true. Wolves don't tend to climb. I will make him make a reflex roll. It succeeded.
And try, guys.
As the
Use
wolf
the logic.
sprints across and bites at Dave. It did have to use two movement actions to get to you, and it tries to bite at you, but it sort of slips in the snow a bit, and instead it slightly face plants into the snow. It gets back up, shaking its head and growling at you.
Does it have? Does it look like the same or like the other one? Does it have the fucking thing around the neck?
This one doesn't look like it has anything around its neck.
Ah, okay, never mind.
Gore. It would be Gore's turn next. So
Ekpi, what does your steed do, Ekpi?
I don't know, fucking glow.
it's okay. I think I know what Gore would do. Gore does Gore things. So Gore will probably first move out from back there. I'll just move this body, which brings RP along. Oh, there, RP coming on. There we go. And he's got like the weird curse stuff and all that cool things, doesn't he? He's got like spells and curses. Let's say Chill Touch is a touch spell.
You're telling me Chill Touch is a touch?
It's actually a touch spell for once, yeah. He will. I'm sure he has like some curse in, right? Yeah, the curse in. I don't remember how it works, so I'm not going to use it. the Oracle curse is complicated, so he's going to he's gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement, yeah, on the direwolf. As he I don't know how he casts spells. So I'll leave that up to Bobby to describe how Gore's spells work. But he probably casts it from the shovel or something. Like the shovels are wands, but he casts Ray of Enfeeblement on the direwolf, which will have to make a Fortitude saving throw. Unfortunately, the direwolf critically succeeded. With a nat 20 for a total of like 33 or something, 31 or so, something quick. Yeah, 31. So he casts the spell, but you see the direwolf just like looks at him and growls. It doesn't seem affected by Gore's spell in the slightest.
Not even half damage.
Nope. It got a critical success. This wolf also tries to clamber down from its vantage point. And also gets down and it leaps up and bites at Dave.
Did he pass the save?
20, yeah, he passed for 23 to hit.
Yeah, that one will fit.
As it basically blindsides you from the side for 6 points of piercing damage, and it knocks you prone.
I can work with that. But then he wastes 2 actions to
nope,
get down.
This one was closer and only needed to use 1 action to get down.
I love the wolves just like, I'm gonna bite the biggest thing I find and it's gonna fall down because the lives of physics allow me.
It bites into you and it drags you down to the floor. Wolves are strong, man.
Yes, I have seen a wolf. The wolves. Have you seen?
And they're big. You're not meant to mess with a wolf.
Have you ever seen a wolf approach a moose and drop it down on its own?
I've never seen a wolf, so you know.
Exactly. Never mind. It's okay. I will just always hate Pathfinder wolves, regardless of anything.
That's that wolf's entire turn because it does have to use the extra action to do that at least.
1 action, turn the guy prone instantly.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Zell. We get it. For the love of God.
I will not. I'm entertaining.
So, the other eagle flies down and basically dive bombs going RP. It dives, whoosh, flying incredibly fast down at you, and strikes at you with its talons, RP.
Oh, birds!
A flying creature. It can reach you. Does a 13 hit you?
No.
Figured that wouldn't. As it flies down and strikes and tries to strike
Yeah.
you, it misses, and then it like tries to peck at you with it, peck at your eyes, with its beak. 18?
No.
No. What is your AC?
20.
20. Ooh.
Yep,
So
I have
neither-
higher
yeah.
than Zell.
No, I have 20 as well.
Oh, it shows 18 on my side.
That's weird. Shouldn't. I know, because I'm prone.
Ah.
Yeah, because you're knocked down prone. So the eagle just tries to like scratch at you and peck your button eyes out, and you're having to defend yourself from it. You all suddenly hear a growling from inside the cave, as something comes out of the cave, as you see a large black bear makes its way out. And
How about we retreat back into the tunnel?
it circles, and then it moves up around the direwolf. Not to there, one space back. There you go, to there. And it's going to attack. Well, it's Jomin is held in the direwolf's mouth, so it's not really going to attack Jomin. It lashes out at Matilda.
Okay.
It used 2 movement actions to get to where it is.
That shit's fast. I'm just looking how fast it is.
It started about here-ish, but you couldn't see it because of the cave. So Matilda, it slashes at you with this big claw. Does a 27 hit you?
Yes, it does.
So you take 13 points of slashing damage as the bear just runs up straight towards you and slashes across your chest with this, rakes across you with this large blood-stained claw of it.
Matilda does a winded squeak, sounding like a broken squeaker with a dog toy.
Yep, it's not. You're not
Oh,
happy.
wait,
The bear's not happy.
I'm supposed to make those noises. What are you talking about?
She's the mouse. She does that as well.
I'm the toy here.
RP, you're up. The eagle is menacing you. The bear is menacing Matilda. The big wolf has literally got Jomin in its mouth.
Get to my face, bird! You know.
Yeah, you shoot to the bird.
Yep. Just trying to make sure, yeah. But you know what? Is that it?
Pardon?
Does that hit 18 hit?
Well, are you keeping the 18?
Why are you asking?
Yes, it
Why
does
are you
hit. Yes,
asking?
it hits. It hits.
Mm,
Yes, it hits. Roll damage.
yeah. Kapow. 4 damage.
Yeah, you blast at the eagle, and it recoils from the loud blast and from the sting as a few of its feathers are blasted off.
Racketeers reload. I am going to demoralize the bear.
Yeah.
Take
What do you say to the bear?
you're too big and black to even be in this type of climate. 22.
22, and it's against its it'll be against its will save. That's a 22. Yeah, the bear is confused. Is confused and frightened by this crazy toy with a gun.
Yep. Who wouldn't?
This insane gun-wielding toy is very scary, and the bear hesitates as it goes to make another swipe at Matilda, and it hesitates as you do that. You go one more
Then
action.
let's do another chick kaboom onto the bird again.
Okay, go ahead, make the roll with multi-attack penalty.
Yeah, the 19, we know that
Yeah,
hits.
that hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
And 4 damage again.
Yep, you blast off some of the bird's tail feathers, and it squawks unhappily.
I'm only hitting its tail feathers there.
And some of its wing feathers. But you
Does
can
that
see
mean-
it is bleeding now. So you've
Does that
definitely
mean it-
definitely impacted some form of flesh somewhere in all that feather.
Does that mean it can't fly anymore?
No, it can still fly.
I feel like I'm doing something wrong here that I'm dealing so little damage.
Gunslingers are tricky at the low level. It's the cool abilities they get that's really buff them up, and also critical hits. And if anything you can get to increase your chance to roll higher and critically hit, will, because guns do serious damage on critical hits. They're crazy.
Doesn't fucking matter if I fucking about the critical hits if I fucking roll a 9 and an 11.
Also, maybe more damaging guns might be something to spec into.
You think I can wield anything else? This is an anti-material rifle in my hands, into my thighs. That's the end of my turn.
The other eagle dives down and attacks Matilda with a talon. For an 11 to hit, which is not going to hit.
No.
So it then wheels back up into the sky and flies away like really, really high up. In fact, it stays in the same position, but it flies like up, directly up. And you can see it's like 60 feet in the sky. And Jomin, you're currently held in the direwolf's mouth. What do you want to do?
Well, Joel will try to fight back.
Yeah, do you want to try and like escape, or are you gonna do some blasting? What are you gonna do?
Well, he could try to blast.
Yeah, well,
Can't destroy. Yes.
yeah. What would you like to use? What would you like to do?
I don't. Well, actually, if I cast a divine lance, that would probably hit somebody, right? Like besides the wolf, like hit like someone else. Like,
Probably not.
okay, I want to cast divine lance at the wolf.
Okay, go ahead. Ouch.
Oh dear.
So, oh, what is this? Wild magic. Roll twice on the Rod of Wonder table. Okay.
It's gonna blow us up, 80.
Roll once and... So...
Yes.
let's see. I'm rolling these two things. So as you try to summon up your divine energy and incant the words to this spell, the wolf is shaking you around, you stumble over the words, and as it's hard to chant magic words as you're being shaken around in a wolf's mouth. And instead of a divine glance coming out, your holy symbol glows violently, and there's a sudden surge of magic that just bursts out of your holy symbol. So you're targeting yourself with a lightning bolt.
Oh no.
It's not the big. Well, let's see. The lightning bolt spell it's a Is it a AoE? AoE? Is this an AoE spell or is this a single target spell? Oh, it is an AoE spell. I'm gonna say that it is gonna hit the wolf as well because you're in the wolf's mouth. So this is gonna be interesting. Does it? It has a saving throw, I think. I'm just trying to see what the saving throw is. Reflex.
Want it to be like dexterity? Yeah, reflex.
It'll be a reflex. So, Jomin, I need you to make me a reflex saving throw, but the wolf also has to do one. As basically a giant blast of lightning erupts from your holy symbol and blasts both you and the wolf.
By the way, Wonder will have a hard time to do that when when the target of the lightning is literally in its mouth.
Yeah, which is why the wolf. Yeah, that is a good point. I'll give you a minus. I'm going to give you a penalty to this for that. Jomin, what is this will be against your own spell save DC, which is 20. So the wolf did get a 20, but I'm giving it a penalty of 2 for Jomin literally being in its mouth. So both you and the wolf fail the save.
It's gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt both of you, but how much damage is it? Jomin, I'd like you to roll me 4d12, please.
4d12.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
For good, it's right.
As there's literally just like almost like it comes as Jomin's holy symbol glows violently, like the bolt of lightning comes from the sky and blasts both Jomin and the wolf.
That's a 31. That's a 31. That's a lot of damage.
Oh no.
Oh dear. So Jomin, all you see is a bright flash of light, and you are unconscious. And you are on the ground. The wolf, however, very shocked by this, drops Jomin and stumbles back. Jomin falls into the snow. You all see Jomin fall from the wolf's mouth down into the snow. And Jomin, you're currently down, I'm afraid.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
No, you're not dead. You're not dead. You're not dead. You're technically dying, but you can be saved. You can be saved. You're not dead. You're not gone yet, but you are unconscious. Okay.
Fumbleberg is not letting up.
You're unconscious. Matilda, you see this happen. You see Jomin hit the ground. You can see Jomin seems to be still breathing for now, but is badly injured. You can see Jomin is still glowing, by the way. Like, this blue glow around Jomin has not stopped. It's still glowing. Emanating from his holy symbol. Making it a bit difficult to see him. Matilda, what do you want to do?
Matilda performs a hymn of healing specifically for Jomin.
Specifically on Jomin. Okay.
Like, it could be for everyone, but she does it because she realizes how badly injured Jomin is.
Okay, so you go ahead and cast Hymn of Healing on Jomin. So Jomin gets fast healing and does straight up get... So Hymn of Healing gives you temporary hit points and fast healing. So do you wake up if you've got temporary hit points but no actual
Probably not.
It's because it's just temp HP. Let me see how the thing rolls it. Temp
HP doesn't usually wake you up.
On D&D terms.
However, he also has fast healing, which means he will regain hit point. He can regain hit points on his turn. When you take damage, reduce your temporary. It doesn't say at all, but dying. Maybe it says something on the dying rules. You lose the dying condition if you have 1 hit point or more. It doesn't say.
Yeah.
So, but I will rule. So I'll rule that once Jomin's turn comes and he benefits from the fast healing, I'll allow him to benefit from that, and then he'll wake up on his turn.
Mhm.
That's what I'm gonna say. So you see your magic begin to work on Jomin. You have 1 action left.
Is then. Can she strike at the bear from that angle? From
Yeah.
that position?
Yeah, you can
Is it
strike at a
close
bear from
enough?
there. It's right next to you.
In that case, Matilda tries to strike at the bear.
Go ahead and make an attack.
Oh dear.
16 to hit.
Can I hero point that?
Oh,
Yeah,
where?
you can hero point it. The last thing you need is some deers attacking you as well. Okay,
That's better.
that will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Brilliant.
Okay, you stab at it. You manage to sort of graze its flank with your spear. Boo hurt. However, steps up. And let's see, he circles around it with his movement to flank it. Giving it, there you go. And he slashes at it with Pharasma's Vengeance. Oh, no! In fact, he's gonna hero point that. Because that was a critical fail. He's gonna hero point. And that time he gets a critical success. From critical fail to critical success with a 31 to hit. So not even a nat 20 critical success, but definitely a critical success. After hero pointing a critical fail. We love to see it.
Murder time. Now watch him roll the triple damage.
Well, we will see. He's certainly dealing damage. That's all right. Slashing. The target is so humiliated it can do nothing but attack you. So that it can only. So well, it depends on whether he's using slashing or piercing, but I already selected slashing. So the bear can only attack him. It's basically been enraged against Boohurt specifically, so it's gonna ignore everyone else. He deals. So the bear, that's a lot of damage. The bear takes 22 points of damage as he slashes at it, and it turns on him just absolutely enraged, turning away from everyone else as he does slash at it a second time. And this time he stabs right for its heart. He does hit, though not critical like last time. And deals another big chunk of damage as he stabs right into the bear. Seemingly, his swords go straight into it, but it doesn't. It gets stuck partway through. He manages to put it out, and the bear's bleeding badly, but it's not dead. It is just still fighting on through pure adrenaline at this point.
Wait, is the bear still frightened?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is both frightened and completely enraged at Boohurt.
Yeah, because I don't see the marker of it.
The markers are a
it.
bit glitchy. They don't always show up, but it's there.
Yeah, just eat.
The dire wolf, after getting blasted by Jomin and seeing Jomin is still glowing, it doesn't want to be blasted again, so it's not gonna attack Jomin again. It barks at the other wolves, almost in a like this one's mine sort of bark, and it bites. It bites at Dave
Makes sense.
for a 29 to hit.
I have a question.
Yes,
I mean, that's gonna hit, but where's the damn thing?
it's right in front of you here.
No.
Hmm?
Does this play an effect?
Oh, deny advantage. Your foes struggle. You aren't off guard to hidden, undetected, or flanking creatures of your level lower. Or creature. Well, it's not flanking you anyway.
All right.
So yeah, you're not flanked at all. So
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
but yeah,
What
'cause
do
your
I
AC is
take?
your AC is 20 at the moment, is it? Because you stood back up. Did you stand back up, or are you still? Are you still?
No,
prone?
it's still 18. It's still 18.
Oh yeah, you're prone, and it got a 29, so that's a critical
Yeah,
hit.
that's a critical hit. Yeah.
So you take
What
you take well, it'll be 16 if it's not a triple.
Ooh, baby, triple.
Watch it stun me 3 times.
Another triple stun. Right, let's see. It's piercing. No, you have a bite. It's bicep wound is the name of this card. It bites down directly into your biceps. You take 16 damage and you are enfeebled until you receive healing.
What does enfeeble do?
Enfeebled means that is it on you? It means that you have a penalty to strength-based rolls and DCs.
I see.
So you have a penalty of 1 to your strength-based stuff.
Gotcha.
As it bites straight into your arm and very painfully sort of grabs you up in its mouth and begins to. So you took the 16 damage. It begins to shake you around violently, and I need you to make a fortitude save.
I can try that. So let's see. There it is. Nah, I'm gonna reroll this one.
Yeah, go ahead. That's what hero points are for.
Yeah, that's what we're needing for 30.
A 30, that is a critical success, so you're fine. As it's shaking you, as it tries to shake you around, you just jam even your injured arm. You just jam your arms into its mouth and glare it down, and you're able to not get shaken so badly that it becomes very, very painful. You are grabbed by it, but you're no longer prone because it picks you up.
All right. Should I still be off guard?
Because you're grabbed, you're off guard.
All right. Well, it's my turn, isn't it?
I believe it is your turn next. Yes, it is your turn.
All right. Let's punch the motherfucker.
Go ahead. As you're in his mouth, perfect place to punch from.
The 14 is probably not gonna hit. I'm doing bad with
that
roll.
doesn't
You
hit.
know what?
It's hard to you're connecting with it, but it's hard to get the power into it while it's grabbing you.
No. You know what?
Are you
I'm
gonna use it?
I'm gonna do it for the first time ever. I'm gonna use the Fates Chosen.
Okay, roll again. You use Prophecy's Pawn. You twist
19.
Okay, as you go to punch, your fist at first doesn't connect, but by a stroke of pure luck, the creature puts its foot back on an uneven rock, which causes it to tumble just enough for you to readjust your aim and strike it right in the face. Roll damage. Just pure luck intervenes to protect you.
15.
As you strike it painfully, you hear cracking in its snout, and it grunts painfully with you in its mouth. It stumbles around, dazed.
It's feeding time.
Engie, you're using Engie.
It's feeding time.
Okay.
That's a 26.
You don't. What's Engi's damage dice again? There.
I think it's
It's
2d8 plus 4.
Yeah, you don't even need to roll. As this is more particularly horrifying, as your arm that Engi is on is in the creature's mouth.
It burst out of it.
So you see that you know the tendrils go out, and to everyone else, you just see after Dave punches the wolf, you see Dave concentrate, and you see the wolf suddenly straightens up and begins juddering and shaking and making like choking sounds. As it shakes around, it lets go of Dave, and Dave lands on the ground, and you can see the tendrils from his ring are reaching directly into the wolf's throat and down it. The wolf convulses and stretches like its body is being pulled apart from within, and there's a horrible crunching sound as it falls, as it is practically almost torn in half. It is very gruesome, and it is very dead.
Fatality.
Fatality, indeed.
So, do I fall down prone? Or do I just
No,
land
for
down?
that end, you can land on. You can land on your feet.
All right, that means I have one more action.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
you see this?
Jomin is next to you, and the wolves
You see
on the
this
other side.
guy?
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
that
that's the thing. That guy actually hit me last time.
guy. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do something very specific to him. Because I'm attacking with multi-attack penalty, I presume. Because I'm wait.
Yeah, it
does
would
the
be multi-attack penalty. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna use the command grab. So if I hit, I instantly grapple the damn thing.
Combat grab. Okay, nice. Make the.
That's a 15 hit. Presume
Yes.
not.
Yes.
It does.
So go ahead and roll damage, and you grab it. As you just reach out
15.
and you grab the wolf in your hand.
I hold the wolf in my hand. I look at the other wolf and be like, "This one's mine now."
The other wolf growls at you. And
Oh,
it
that's
is,
not much
you-
more.
it
just
is that
grab-
other
you
wolf's
just-
turn.
You just grab the doggy by the and to pet it.
I'm just gonna pet it next turn. Don't worry about it.
And it does jump at you to attack you. A 13 does not hit you though.
Nope.
It tries to bite at you, and you just bat it away. You see it looks at the wolf in your arm, looks at you, and then it runs around instead, and decides to take a bite at Gore instead, as the easier target.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Are you running?
And it gets a 23 to hit Gore, which I'm pretty sure hits. Yeah, with a 19 AC, that does hit. As it runs and instead bites at Gore as the eagle is sort of menacing RP at Gore's head, for 8 damage against Gore. Whose turn is next? So Gore, Old Faithful, will
Shovel.
whack it with the shovel.
And that's not something that he really does, I imagine.
That-
You
Well,
literally
the
shoveled-
shovel is actually his weapon. It is a legitimate weapon.
Yeah, but Ekpi, did you not remember last session when Bobby literally shoveled the wolves last time?
Kept whacking them with the shovel. So it worked last time. He does it again. He brings the shovel down at the wolf's head. He hits the wolf for certain for 8 points of damage. As
Damn, a shovel does more damage than a gun.
He brings the shovel down and bam! Whacks the wolf straight on the head. Bad dog!
Dog.
And he does it again. Or actually, does he have? He has a healing thing, doesn't he?
Good.
He, as he whacks it once, and then he looks to Jomin, and he outstretches He outstretches his hand towards Jomin, and he casts heal to help with the healing. And you just see this energy transfer from Gore to Jomin. Jomin, you wake up. Jomin's eyes flutter open as he gets 14 hit points back. Jomin, you're no longer dying. You are awake.
Grandma?
You're awake.
Oh.
You're awake
Oh.
and you're on the floor. It's not quite your turn yet, but you are awake now.
Oh. I'm alive? Sort of. Kinda.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
And also you are glowing. Your holy symbol is
Oh.
glowing a bright blue color.
He immediately shuts his eyes and kind of tries to braces himself. He's like, please don't let me explode. Please don't let me explode. Please don't let me explode. And that's it.
Meanwhile, the wolf
He starts crying.
The wolf that Dave is grabbing tries to bite at him while he's grabbing it. A 15 will not hit, that's for certain. It's literally got nothing better to do than try again. Because it's being grabbed here. And 18 also doesn't hit.
No. You bite air, little
And
one.
It's biting at the air and panicking. It's and it is not able to strike you at all. While the eagle that was menacing Arpy and Gore slashes once again at Arpy. For 16, does that hit?
No, 20
No.
AC.
But then it flies down and tries to peck out Gore's eyes instead of yours. For 14, which will miss. So
What eyes?
yeah, well, Gore's eyes. Yeah, you have buttons. It tries and fails to hit both, and it just flaps its wings in agitation. And the bear attacks Boohurt. As it has to.
He has no other choice.
He has no choice. So the bear slashes at Boohurt. Wow, they're rolling awfully now. It got a 16 to hit. Boohurt's armor class is definitely more than 16, so yeah, 22. The bear tries to slash a claw at Boohurt, and he very expertly ducks under its claw as it then tries to bite him. It jumps forward with its teeth out, and it finally actually manages to land a hit on him for 10 points of damage. As he comes back up, it manages to latch its teeth into his shoulder. Boohurt sort of swears at it and pushes it away, as it's not going to use its third attack. It just roars at him. It roars at him, and it tries to. It sort of uses its movement to maneuver around. To maneuver around him like that. And that is the bear's turn. Arpy.
My turn.
Shoot the bird.
I'm gonna shoot the bird. I'm actually gonna reload and just the dog that's Gore said bad dog. Arpy's gonna repeat as well. Bad dog.
Yeah, make the intimidation roll.
Record tears, reload, demoralize, intimidation check. It doesn't understand me. Whatcha? 12. Okay. And then I'm gonna shoot the bird.
Shoot the bird.
Whatcha?
A 31. Roll critical hit damage.
Let's go.
And you get a critical hit card. 20 damage. You're going from an
Right.
average of 4 to now rolling 20 damage on a critical
Wait,
hit.
is that really right? 1d8 times 2 plus 1d8?
Yep, that is the power of firearms. They are insane on critical hits.
Okay.
They not only they upgrade their damage die, times it by 2, and roll an extra damage die
Okay.
on critical hits. That's the insaneness of firearms. Which is why anything that increases your chances to critically hit is so good when you're a gunslinger. That's
makes
piercing.
perfect
It
sense.
must succeed at a fortitude save or contract filth fever. This bullet is not clean, but I don't think that's any of it, the least of its problems, because it is dead.
Yeah, I just
You-
headshot it.
As it begins dive bombing you again, its mouth opens in a screech, and you just put a bullet straight into its beak, and there's just like an explosion of feathers that just shower over you guys, as well as a bit of blood that spitters down over. Basically, everybody except Boohurt gets some bird blood splattering onto them, and feathers start floating down like the snow, drifting around in the wind, in the very strong wind.
And finally I'm gonna demoralize the bird.
The other bird that's up in the
Just
sky.
like that's
Yeah.
gonna happen to you.
You're next.
You're next.
That is actually enough to.
Ash.
That is actually enough. That's just a success.
Okay.
So that's Arby's turn. A very successful turn at that. Which means it is the other eagle's turn, and no, that's not an eagle sound. It screeches, and instead of going for RP, it goes to the opposite direction and goes for Dave instead. As it dive bombs Dave and sort of scratches at you to try and get you to let go. Does the 21 hit you?
Yep.
So it sort of starts scratching at your face and your arm. You take 4 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And then it just like starts trying to peck your eyes out. It does, however, if critically hit.
Critically hit.
It got a natural 20 with a total of 22 upgraded. Yep, so it's a critical hit.
On the -5, I got 30. Jesus Christ.
Well, I got 22 in total.
What you mean 22?
It got 20 because it rolled a nat 20, so it upgrades it from success to critical success.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it gives +10. Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's now, however, no longer 60 feet in the air. It's like 5 feet in the air.
Yep, that's its first mistake.
So you take. How much is this critical hit going to hurt you? You take 8 points of damage. Wow, what an amazing critical hit. And you're pushed.
Well, fun thing is, birds don't do much damage. Where am I pushed?
So basically, as it starts pecking at you, you sort of stumble back and you're pushed basically into the rock wall back here. As you're pushed.
I still hold the damn dog.
Yeah, you're still holding the dog and pulling it with you as the bird just pecks at you, and you sort of stumble back, waving it away. Jomin, you are alive. You're on the floor. You also have fast healing now, a fast healing action that you can use. It's a free action, so you can gain, if you want to use it, you can use the fast healing to gain them back 4 HP. Do you wish to do that?
Wait.
It's a good idea.
Well, okay.
So you could feel Matilda and Gore's healing magic both working to help heal you. The big direwolf is dead, and you can see the direwolf next to you is literally torn in two. And also very, its fur is like blackened and burned from the lightning bolts that hit the two of you. What do you want to do? You're currently on the floor. There's a bird. There's another wolf. There's a bear. What do you want to do?
I get the bird.
Yeah, are you gonna just blast it from the floor?
Yes.
Okay, what are you gonna blast it with?
I'm gonna blast it with, I did Divine Lance twice.
It's a pretty good spell. It's like
Okay, I'll do...
it's like Eldritch Blast. It's just really useful. So you want a Divine Lance here again? Divine Lance. This is and this bird, I believe you already Divine Lanced once. I think. Oh no, that was the other bird. 18 to hit will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh no! Oh! I pressed attack again by accident.
7 damage. Okay, you blast the bird from your position on the ground, and it does it as it flies over you. You blast it, and it definitely isn't expecting this blast, and it careens, almost hitting the ground until it manages to get its bearings and flap back up to its 5-foot height, and looks around for where the blast comes from, and its beady eyes set on you. That was two actions to Divine Lance. Would you like to use your last action to stand up, or would you like to stay on the ground and do something else?
He's gonna stand up.
Yeah, you stand up. You're still glowing. The glow is starting to dim though, so the glow is starting to go away.
Oh, that means I won't die? I hope not.
You don't think so? You don't know what this glow is.
I don't wish to blow up or anything, DM, please.
You're not gonna blow up. Possibly.
Marty!
No, you won't. Matilda, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Matilda is going to contact Blueheart with the bear and move forward towards the bear.
Yeah, okay. You move up towards the bear.
Then she's going to try and break up the bear with the giant spear.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
That's not going to work, is it?
No, that will hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
Yeah.
So, how do you want to kill this bear?
Ooh. Let's stab it in the skull and get it through the top of what... Can we pierce the skull with it where it comes up, where she stabs it from the top of the head?
Yeah?
The head,
Yeah, okay.
and the spear comes out the bottom of the head.
So,
And
as the
then pulls
bear...
it out again.
Yeah, so as the bear is distracted attacking Boohurt, Matilda comes up. She scurries up its back and up the back of it, or it runs along its back, and you just plunge your spear into the top of its head as it dives at Boohurt. It stops in its tracks and teeters on its feet for a bit. As you pull the spear out, it falls to the ground. You tumble from its back, landing next to it as it collapses into the snow, by which point many parts of the snow have started turning red with the blood of these creatures. Wow, that was well done. You have one action left. Yes. What would you like to do with your last action?
Matilda heads towards the other eagle.
Okay, so you start making your way towards that eagle. Boohurt does the same thing. He moves up, and as he moves up, he just slashes his blade through the air towards the eagle. Oh no! Wow. You can't use this weapon to attack until the end of your next turn. Okay, so as he brings his weapon up to attack the eagle. Instead, he misjudges the arc a bit, and the blade funks into the tree next to the eagle and gets stuck. And as he keeps a hand on it, but just with his other hand, he just tries to punch the bird instead. And that actually hits. So, since he's also got power attack shouldn't be ticked. No wonder the attacks were doing more damage and were doing so much damage. He actually had power attack ticked. But either way, strength 4, 1d4 bludgeoning. Yeah. So as his sword gets stuck and the eagle screeches at him, he just lifts up his fist and his fist goes forwards, and there is no more eagle. It's just poofs. Feathers go up in the air. The eagle crumples to the ground in the snow, and it is dead. Dave, you've got a wolf gripped in your hand.
Alright, I will proceed to murder the wolf in my hand.
You're probably gonna succeed. Roll your attack.
Wow, I'm rolling terribly today.
Do you want to hero point that?
I want to hero point the last hero point. Screw it, this session is just hating me. Why not? Let's do it. That's 13.
That still hits. That hits.
Yeah, because I got it grappled.
Because you got it grappled, that hits. So
That's a 14.
So you just you don't even really punch it. You just crush its throat. As you've got it grabbed, you just crush its throat and drop it to the ground. It is very dead.
Alright, so there's one more wolf left.
Yep.
I'm just gonna dash punt kick it. Actually, screw it. It's feeding time.
Okay, so you're gonna move up to it and NG strike.
Yeah, I'm feeding time.
30. That's a critical hit. So roll Engi's damage and then times it by 2. This should be interesting.
It's not terrifying, not at all. It's 9, 6, 18.
That's 18. That's enough to kill it. So as you guys see, Dave just runs towards the wolf. He stretches out his hand, and the pseudopod tendrils just fly out of the ring, and they just collide with the wolf at incredible speed. And the wolf is thrown through the air into a tree, and basically like when you see a car hit a tree and just wraps around it. The wolf does that. Its spine is definitely cracks as it just wraps half around the tree and falls to the base of it. As the tendrils just smack it through the air. And as that wolf falls to the ground, the last of the enemies are dead. And the battle is over. You are able to take the moment to compose yourselves. And you all can see the glow from Jomin is beginning to fade down. And as the glow begins fading away, Jomin. Let's see. Your god is Trud. Does Trud have a divine color? I wonder.
I'm back.
Hey,
Welcome
perfect.
back.
So Jomin, the glow begins. Very quickly disappears, and within a minute, the glow from Jomin's holy symbol vanishes, and you're all quite surprised as you look at Jomin to see that a big change has happened. As Jomin, as everyone, you can see everyone looks quite confused looking at you, and as you glance down and see, well, you wear gloves, don't you? You wear gauntlets.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't exactly know why they're all so confused, but to everyone else, you can see that Jomin's skin color has turned blue.
Oh,
What?
I'm a blue dabba dibba
If
doo.
I would die.
Jomin has turned
What?
blue.
I look at Jomin
What?
and be like,
But Jomin, you
I
don't see this because you're wearing gloves, so you don't even see. You have no clue why they're looking so confused.
I'm like,
Why am
Jomin,
I blue?
Well,
Jomin,
Yes.
Why are you
Why-
blue?
Jomin, why are you a chameleon?
What are you talking about? I don't see anything.
Why are you blue?
I'm not blue. I'm pale. I have my regular skin tone. I don't understand what you mean.
The most I could give you is pale blue, but still blue to me.
it's more of like a
Oh.
deep sea blue.
That's not pale at all.
Well, actually, no. It is more of like a pale cyan blue. Actually, yeah.
What are you lot talking about? I don't understand.
Maybe you should look at your hand.
Oh, okay.
Remove
He looks at
counter.
his hand.
Yeah,
Is it actually blue?
you taking off your glove?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you take off a gauntlet, and you are very, very shocked to see that your hand is blue.
Oh my god! What the fuck? I mean, do my language. What?
And with that, we will end this session. Right there. That is, I think, a perfect stopping point for today.
I also did the Doctor Who reference.
Yeah, the triple one. I love that. I love that.
What?
It's such a great. Only David Tennant is allowed to do it.
Yeah, David Tennant does it the best.
Well, yeah. So we're
He
gonna
does it the best.
end the session there. With the blue boy in the party.
What?
So
What?
thank you everybody. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope our viewers enjoyed. And we'll see everybody next time. Bye.
Bye.